Hey everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now I must first see where's this camera. Okay, I think it's over here. So guys, thank you so much for supporting my channel and watching my channel. So I've got something really exciting to tell you. On Saturday morning, I was lying in bed, and when I got up, I looked at the beach side. Now, you know, I've got a balcony and I can actually see the sea from my balcony, which is great because sometimes the wind doesn't blow in my area, but it will blow terribly in the Strand. So if we decide to go to the beach, then we have a look and see how the seahorses are on the sea. If it's bad, then I don't go to the beach. So that's quite nice, and it's lovely just to see. And lately, I don't know what's it been, but the last few weeks, it has been the most beautiful weather. It's not been windy. The sea is just like a mirror, and it's just been pulling me. So, you know, I've showed you before that I went the one Friday morning, I went metal detecting, and then I went in the next week, I went on the Tuesday. So now I'm talking about the Saturday after the Tuesday. So now I'm like lying in bed. It was still early, and I'm thinking, oh, I really feel like metal detecting again. Now, all the other times I'm kind of limited. I'm limited to an hour and a half, up 2 hours before I have like a different appointment. And this time I thought to myself, if I go on a Saturday, I'm not really limited. But something was drawing me so badly, I just had to go. Well, then I thought to myself, how am I going to get away from my husband? Because, I mean, it's terrible. I just want to go metal detect, and it's not really his thing, so he doesn't want to go with me. And now I have to be like separated from him. You know, of course, weekends is kind of family time, being together. So I just said to him, sweetie, I have a problem. And he's like, what is it? I said, well, I think I'm addicted to metal detecting. And he just laughs and he says, why don't you go? One of these days it's going to be winter, it's going to be rainy, going to be horrible weather, and then you're not going to feel like going. So while the weather is still like perfectly, one of the reasons I have a great husband. Well, it took me still a few minutes to decide. Am I still just going to stay in bed a bit longer? Am I going to stay at home? I've got so much to do at home. Or am I going to metal detect? But the pull was very strong. And I think the reason why, there was something special waiting for me to discover. So the first item I got was, I think it was a 5 rand. And the next item, my first ring. Guys, I found a ring. Well, it felt quite light, and then I wasn't sure. But even without my glasses, I could see that there was an inscription on the inside. Now, I'll add some photos in to show you. So, a gold ring. The second item I metal detected that morning. I was so excited. I voice note my mom, a very excited voice note, and then I phoned my husband immediately. I had to tell everybody. There was a few people I showed at the beach, which is the worst thing to do, because I mean, they could be watching me and then grab what I've found. I still metal detected for another 2.5 hours, and then eventually came home. It was just an amazing feeling, because the ring was not full of rust. It was just shiny immediately, and I found it so quickly. So I can understand that it becomes interesting. But now, as you guys know, I'm a Christian. This is a dilemma. The first thing that came to mind is I want to find the owner. How do I go about that? I am not very technologically, advanced. I used to have a Facebook page more than 10 years ago. It was more for having the comfort of my parents or my family seeing photos when I was living up in Joburg. So basically, when I moved down, I cancelled my Facebook page. So it's been over 10 years since I've had one, but obviously I can activate it quickly. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I've got WhatsApp, and I've got YouTube. So now it's like, how do I find the owner? So I asked my sister to help. She is part of the Somerset West Strand Corners Bay community, and she put a little ad on Facebook. Looking for the owner of a gold ring, female ring found at the Strand. Please contact Rebecca and my cell phone number. And this was now more than 24 hours ago, and I haven't had one inquiry. Because the other thing I can do, obviously, I don't want to keep it. It's not just going to lie here. I wouldn't want to wear somebody else's ring. And the only jewelry I wear is my wedding ring, and sometimes I use my watch. Lately, not even, but I wear a watch, and that I've got no other jewelry that I wear. I actually have a nicer engagement ring, but I find that the plain one is just so much more comfortable. Anyways, so then I wanted to find the owner. But before this, I made plans to find out how much the ring is worth and how much I could get if I sell it. So a friend of mine that's been metal detecting for a while, she said that there's a guy that comes and he buys whatever I think it's called the stock price for the day. I hope that's the right word. So I looked up on Saturday when I found the ring, per gram, it was 301 Rand and a few odd cents. So that means for every gram that the ring is worth, you will be paid 301, let's say 300 Rand. I weighed it on my kitchen scale, which is not a precise thing. The moment I put it on, it showed 2 grams, and when it settled, it showed 1 gram. So that means the ring is between 1 and 2 grams. So the least amount of money I'll get for it is 300 Rand, and the most is 600 Rand. But I would really like to find the owner first. So I'm going to give it a week. If you guys see this and you have any idea whose it could be, you're welcome to. Obviously, they need to kind of describe the ring, say where they've lost it in the general area, or have a photo of it previously taken, so I can make sure that I'm giving it to the owner. Or else next week, I will contact my buyer and I will sell the ring and I will tell you how much I got for it. But it's been very exciting to find a ring. And have I gone again metal detecting? No. I really don't have time. And although the sea was a beautiful blue, flat kind of looking sea today, and I wish I could have gone, I must be realistic. Can't do this. I can't really do this as a living too. There's other people who do this as a living. They find rings all the time. Anyways, I thought I'll share that exciting news for you, and then I'll show you the ring from close up. Have a great week further, guys. Enjoy your weekend and chat soon. Bye.